Hey, what's good, Capricorn? You're the last one for this love or lust readings, right? I just had a really interesting one with Virgo that was different from all the other readings, right? So let's see what comes out for you. I just mentioned Virgo because they're your fellow Earth sign. So I'll let you know if there's any parallels to that, right? If there's any similarities. But I'm gonna start off with my bookable Oracle deck. There's something about these readings because it took me a while to do all these love or lust readings, right? It took me like a whole more than a week. I don't know. Wow, this came out for somebody else. I think it literally came out for another one of your fellow Earth signs, Taurus, right? You are your ancestors' dream, Capricorn. So that might be something significant. 29. You are your ancestors' dream. Maybe you've been dreaming about your ancestors. Maybe they've been communicating with you. Maybe the person you're connecting with is also tapped into, right? Like your ancestors, relatives, right? So you are your ancestors' dream. Wow. Okay. Maybe the connection, right? It's wow. Okay. I wasn't congratulations, you're the drama. All right, let's figure that out. Okay, Capricorn, why are you the drama? Uh-oh, there's some kind of justice happening. So clarify the justice card. There's a tower. You're going through some kind of tower, but the tower is meant to make things more just, right? Maybe for you, maybe you've been like optimistic, right? Like the kind of people that say, "Oh, this happens to me. Of course you're gonna do this because this happens to me all the time." Oh yeah, I was expecting this. It's like what? Like imagine bringing all that into a connection. So that's kind of what I'm getting. The first thing that popped in my head, like that type of person that it's like, I knew you were gonna do this because, and then like, what? What are you even talking about? You know what I mean? So there's something happening that's meant for you to learn from. Okay, so is this connection that's coming in for Capricorn love or lust? Is it love? Yes. But it would take some kind of strength from you, right? Maybe that to realize like how much you've projected onto others with that. Like when things are good, right? You bring the tower on yourself, right? This feels like so don't shoot the messenger. This feels like that, but they're bringing towers down to help you understand like this is what a balanced connection is about. Stop being dramatic, right? I know I'm being blunt. This is how they're giving it to me. Do not shoot the messenger, right? Strength. Leo, maybe you're connecting with a Leo, Capricorn. I don't know. Yeah. What else? Okay, so why does Capricorn need to have strength with this love connection? Why is it lust? Mm, okay, clarify that. Wow. Okay, I think you're lying to yourself if you say, that maybe you're the one saying, it's lust, right? It's just a fling, it's this and that. But the reality is that there's a lot of fire energy. It is lust as well, right? But it's love. There is definitely love, and it's you can have both. So some people don't realize, yeah, you can lust, but you can be in love too, right? Who doesn't want to lust after their partner too, right? Like to be able to see and be attracted to the person they're with. Why not have the best of both worlds? But I think this sneaky energy feels like you're the one telling yourself, right? Yeah, so you're the drama straight up, Capricorn. I don't know whatever the hell's happening here. Tower moments, whatever you're going through, this is amazing to me, right? Wow, you there's definitely divine intervention had to step in. Okay, so I don't know because the world, bam, the world. So something just closed, right? There was a divine intervention with this. Like the spirit world had to step in because whatever you weren't doing right, justice had to prevail. I don't know if you were, I don't know. Now I'm getting that witchy vibes, right? I don't know if you were messing with something, trying to mess with someone's energy, delving in things you shouldn't have been delving in. The high priestess, that's why I'm saying that. But with the tower cycle, okay. Oh, well. So I asked if there's a new connection coming in for you, and it's a maybe, right? The maybe card. So it's gonna be your choice. Clearly, what this means is you're gonna meet someone, but it's gonna be up to you if you're gonna whatever happened in the past, you were supposed to learn from, right? It probably felt like very burdensome, but you just have to know what part you played in that. Whether it was someone messing with your energy, you messing with someone. Okay, let me find out. Okay, was this Queen of Wands, Capricorn? No, okay, wow. So maybe something was messing with your energy, giving you illusions, right? Making you feel like an illusion, you know? I was just having this conversation with somebody. It's sad how much people mess with things that that they shouldn't be messed. So I don't know where this energy came from. Maybe someone was just unhappy. Maybe you actually were happy in some kind of connection and someone didn't like it and they made sure and because you weren't strong enough to see past the illusion of someone. Wow, my whole crown's lighting up now. Um, yeah, that's why now, see, if any future connections, you have to have learned. Man, this life is crazy. That's what this is giving me. Like, man, yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy world, especially when you get into all the spiritual things, right? Right? Like when you do these readings, you see people playing games, you see people messing with things they shouldn't be messing with. I read it as energy. So whether it's spiritual or physical, it's still someone playing games, right? Illusions, games, different things. I feel like with the high priestess, you should know now if you didn't before. Maybe that's all part of it, right? It was meant to teach you. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. Okay, so who might if Capricorn accepts his new connection, who might this new connection be? So that was weird. Cause damn, this thing came out in Scorpio in reverse. Maybe this new connection might. This is someone that's shady. Maybe it'll be someone that really is trying to get something from you. Cause with the right Five of Pentacles, maybe they're just after you for. It's not about love. Why the hell? Was this unless is that past person returning? Trying to. I mean, the world came out, so that should be done. Okay, this is getting a little okay. So the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So this person is not someone that's interested. Okay, is this the only person coming towards Capricorn, or is there a legit love? Damn, I keep getting maybes, right? Maybe with the lovers, maybe with this. I think you have to make sure you leave that past situation first. But I feel like you're either on that boat already, right? Because for the world and the tower to come out, I think it's saying basically like don't even make plans, right? Like it's gonna be there, right? With the lovers, but why even look at a new connection if you haven't completely dissolved the old one, right? Because if that's the case, then you'd probably just ruin that new connection. Or they wouldn't like it, right? They'll be like, you know what, this is too messy. You still have an ex over here calling you. You still, right? Like something. It just seems too messy for somebody. And I got chills all down my back. So I think that's the message that's trying to come out. Ah, Capricorn. Capricorn, right? Interesting. Capricorns can be like they hold on to things, right? So I could see that where if a new connection was trying to come in and yet you still haven't let go of things from the past, then that new connection would just be like, you know what? Oh, my whole gut lit up with this card. Yeah, it would feel like you really need to. Yeah, I would feel like you would really just need to put something to rest, right? Or maybe, yeah, for the moment, maybe you would just focus on work or something and not really. It's almost like they say, right? They recommend you take at least like 6 months of a break between relationships. And I think the reason is so you could really make sure, right? Like, so it won't be messy, right? If you try to go towards someone new, there's not still attachments from the past, right? Things like that. So, okay, let's find out why this past situation would still be a problem, even if the world and the tower already came out. Wow, biblical. What is that? Was there something there from biblical time? Maybe you're connected from, or that's what they try to throw. Let's say you got divorced, right? And they try to throw maybe they don't want to finalize the way, oh, the way, maybe they don't want to finalize the divorce. So that could be something, right? Maybe some of you Capricorns are married, either you or the other party doesn't want to finalize the divorce. There's something there. And it's like, no, because maybe they try to do that. You or they try to do the religion thing, right? Like, wow, in the Bible it says no or something. I don't know. Something, right? And we know both of these societies overlap. So maybe, and right, there was law in that too, right? Greco Roman, biblical. These two societies overlap. So I don't know. There's something with that. Either maybe you were together from that. This is like a karmic connection. Let me see what the dice says for this connection. Wow, snake eyes. I don't know. Let me look it up. Spiritual meaning of snake eyes. Well, spiritually, snake eyes symbolize Deep intuition, hidden awareness, hidden truths, and transformation. Because snakes lack eyelids and never truly close their eyes. Their gaze represents ultimate vigilance, perception beyond the physical realm, and the ability to see through deception. So there's some kind of lesson being taught here, but let me see with dice. That wasn't, but maybe that resonated too. Snake eyes to spiritually symbol a sudden wake up call. Wow. Okay, so the snake eyes is a sudden wake up call. A low point testing your inner strength. Oh my God, right? What it came out, strength. Man, you can't make that stuff up. I got chills. A low point testing your inner strength or a powerful turning point. The tower, right? Tower, the world. While it traditionally signifies bad luck or failure in games, esoterically, it represents the piercing, transformative gaze of the serpent. So this is all about transformation for you right now. Whatever this thing you're going through, this messy situation, is meant to teach you why things don't work out in the future, right? Why do you why would you be all like, oh, things never work out, but you don't make the changes necessary, right? Congratulations, you're the drama. All the relationships end up the same, but okay, have you seen why what you're doing? What you have to play in this, right? The snake eyes. Hopefully with this you're really seeing past the veil cuz man, you just have too many like you're the one carrying out your own like giving yourself burdens, towers, the justice. I know this is a harsh reading, but I feel like someone needs to hear this, right? And if you don't want to get the message from me, cool. I'm sure it's gonna come back in another way. It's either gonna come in dreams. You know what this made me? I just had the visual. Maybe you've dreamed this and you'll know like it's almost like someone standing in a room, all of a sudden the water's coming up and you're dreaming and you're about to drown, and as you're drowning, you wake up. You know, that's literally what I'm seeing here. Like someone, right? But there was something. Maybe there was a plug you pull and all the water gets drained or something, right? It's someone that just always stacks, 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 right? There's something there. Someone that doesn't look at themselves to understand what, right? Congratulations. Yeah, this is a really powerful reading, you know? Yeah, because this could be, man, you could be deceiving yourself. Congratulations, you're the drama. This is crazy. I was not expecting this. So, but the funny thing is, in a mist, wow, I got chill. See, the funny thing is that there is a new connection coming in, but it will be like, if you haven't done the work, you're gonna just repeat the cycle, right? It's up to you. Can you really understand what part you have to play in all of when you say, oh, it happened again, right? So that's what I'm getting. Thank you, Capricorn. I know that was a little harsh. I don't mean it to be, but I can't fake the funk, right? Whatever comes out is whatever comes out, like, right? Like the other day, someone put like, "Oh, thank you for the positive read," and I don't know if it was because for a while there had not been so positive reads for that sign, but you know, I'm more interested in people learning and growing than I am in um them just feeling fluffy every time, right? Like everything's all sunshine and rainbows, which of course that's what we want, but sometimes, yeah, there's lessons we still need to learn. So on that note, I'll end it there and thank you, Capricorn. All right, peace.